You are a high-powered executive working downtown. You've just been called for a very important meeting with a client across downtown. You must get there urgently, but you're downtown. Traffic is heavy, it's a few kilometers away. You need to get there as quickly as possible. What do you do? Hey everybody, I am Tom, and today we are using that scenario I just described, and we're testing urban transportation modes. One, a bike. You are a bike commuter, so you've got your bike with you at all times. Transportation mode number two, also a bike, but this time an e-bike as part of a bike share. So this is a Lime e-bike. You know those kind that you open up with your smartphone and go. Number three, electric scooter, also Lime. Lots of cities have these now. You use your smartphone, unlock the scooter, and go for your ride, lock it up when you get there. Okay, so here's the challenge. I will take the same route using all three different modes of transportation and see which one works best. It's about a 3-kilometer route, a mix of roads, pathways, bike lanes, flat the whole way. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Let's check it out. First up, my own bike. Let's get ready to go. 3, 2, 1, we are off. So getting this bike, of course, is fast and easy because as a bike commuter, I have this bike with me. I just unlock it and go. And here we go. So unlike those other modes, of course, this one has no operating costs. I already own the bike, so it's free to use. And riding is easy because I'm familiar with this bike. I go all the time. Here we go. Getting a bit closer to my destination. I'm riding at a pretty easy pace here, keeping it below the sweat level because, of course, you don't want to get sweaty for that high-powered meeting. If I feel like I'm getting sweaty, I'll just slow it down a bit. Shift down, and we're getting closer, and there we go. This is the end point. I made it, and here's the results. It took me 7 minutes and 57 seconds. Remember that number, we'll come back to it. Option two, an electric bike share, a Lime bike. Ready, set, go. Okay, so first step, I need to check my phone to find a bike, and luckily there's one just a few blocks away. Which is good. Since Lime dropped e-scooters into my city here in Calgary a few months ago, it feels like they've scaled back on the number of bikes, so it's become a bit tougher to find a bike when you need one, but this time I got lucky. It was only a few blocks away. Now let's use the phone to unlock it, and we're off. Now I like these bikes. They're kind of heavy and clunky, but the riding position is super comfortable and easy. They're electric pedal assist, so they give you a bit of a boost in your pedaling. However, they still require effort, and I'm starting to get a tad sweaty on this ride. Even with the electric boost, there's only one gear, so you can't make a lot of adjustments to keep your effort down. Still, it's not bad. The riding is not hard, and I'm sure my client won't mind if I arrive with a little glow. And there we go, arrived. Okay, here are the results. 12 minutes and 24 seconds. But remember, that was the total ride. The actual riding time was only about 9 minutes, but it took me 3 minutes to go and find the bike. And cost, this cost me $3.70. Option three, the scooter. Ready, set, go. All right, look at this. There's a scooter right here. I got lucky. It's right beside me. So let's get out my phone to unlock it, and there we go. All right, these things are always a little wobbly for me when I get started. And here's a little tip, what I learned doing this the other day. Don't hold a camera at yourself while riding it. It makes for a very unsteady ride. Apologies for the shaky camera. All right, a little smoother now. Here we go. Once I got moving, it felt a bit better. So this is different in all cities, but here in Calgary, the rules keep me on the sidewalk and the pathways. Now, staying on the sidewalks and the pathways is okay on this ride, but other destinations may be a bit more difficult. Here's the other thing with these scooters. They're fun to ride for a while, but after the first few minutes, I find they kind of get boring. You just stand there with your thumb on the throttle. There's no activity involved, so I don't know. Maybe that's good. Maybe you like that, but for me, I find it kind of boring. The positive side is that there's no sweat. I'm not doing any exercise at all. And here we go, arriving at the end, and there we are. Okay, the results. It took 11 minutes and 25 seconds. Almost all of that was riding time because I happened to find one very quickly, and the cost was $4.60. Okay, to recap, I've got the results here. The bike, my bike, the bike I own, 7 minutes and 57 seconds. The cost was free. Sweat level, I give it a 2 out of 10. Now, of course, I know there's costs involved with owning a bike. You have to buy it and you have to maintain it, of course. But this particular bike was so inexpensive and I've been riding it for so long and it's so maintenance free that the cost per ride is pretty close to zero at this point. So I might be cheating a little bit, but I'm calling this a cost-free ride. Okay, the Lime e-bike, the bike share, total time 12 minutes 24 seconds, cost $3.70. Sweat level I put at about a 4 out of 10. And the e-scooter, it took 11 minutes and 25 seconds, a cost of $4.60, and I put the sweat level at a big fat 0 out of 10. So what do you think? Of course, there's going to be some variance if you were to replicate this. A lot of it depends on how far that sharing vehicle is. If you happen to get a scooter right beside you, great. If it takes you 4 or 5 blocks to go find that e-bike, it's going to slow things down quite substantially. So there is some variance, and there is some unpredictability built into those other two. And if you're wondering why I didn't test a car in this scenario, simple reason, it would totally lose every time. Think about it, you have to leave your office, walk to your car, get into it, drive to your destination, circle looking for parking, park it, and then walk to your final destination. And you have to pay for parking, and I'm pretty sure most parking spots, even for an hour, would cost probably more than you paid for either the bike or the scooter. So what's the best option? Well, I'm a bike commuter, so I'm picking option 1. I'm going to stick with my own bike. Not only was it faster, it was cheaper, it was more efficient, and it was easier than the other 3 scenarios, or the other 2 scenarios. So that's what I'm sticking with. But of course, not everyone takes their bike to work. Those sharing vehicles are great options if you take transit or drive to work and you need to get around downtown during the day. That helps you make some decisions in your transportation life. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.